I want to make a little caveat here before this, and I think most people that follow me on stream will know that my take on this. The 1v1 was set up wrong, and instead of like being rational about it, I was being very irrational because I was mad and I was disappointed and I was embarrassed, right? But I still to this day say the 1v1 was set up wrong, right? And the reason it was set up wrong was because generally 1v1s are done with sweeping radar. They're done with no timer. And they're done with a third-party host. But like there was no sweeping radar and there was a timer. So like you could literally play hide and seek.
If you haven't done so already, make sure you click the subscribe button on this channel because we're on the road to 10. No, we're not on the road to 10 million subscribers. That's the other channel that can't get there. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers on this channel, and if we get there, we get a plaque from YouTube. So make sure you click subscribe, make sure you ding the notification bell, and more importantly, make sure you leave a like, Creighton. That said, I do just want to take a step back for a second before we delve into this and say this. The whole scenario you're about to see and hear of happened 10 years ago. And I truly hold no bad blood to Wings of Redemption. The things he said and did at the time, yeah, they were like, you know, fucking out there and offensive, and, you know, offended me, offended his friends, you know, and, you know, I know he gets a lot of abuse for it and stuff like that to this day about it, but I hold no bad blood. This is like a thing that I look back on in a fond way. Yeah, it was a dramatic time, and it was like, you know, me being not on the back end of it and, you know, and getting the abuse from it, but at the same time, it's in the past. It was a video game. It's something to look back on, laugh about, and go, yeah, what a fucking scenario. Who could have wrote this? The whole tale is just crazy. So we're going to watch their podcast, their highlight, and then once we've done that, we're going to dive in to watch some scenes from where the 1v1 went down. So let's get into it.
Fun fact about the 1v1, when I threw my controller at the end of it,
versus Syndicate 1v1.
You can actually hear the fact I was using a wired Xbox controller.
Yesterday was the 10-year anniversary.
What, Syndicate?
Oh!
Yeah.
Harley plays. I love this guy.
Was the 10-year anniversary of Wings.
We had a $50 donation. Feel Good Productions. Hey, Pimp, saw the Brinkley made a video again. Keep your chin up, dude. Bros like me are why you should ignore these petty. Yeah, I had a little bit of a breakdown. Like, my wife is, like, let me speak on that real quick before we get into this. Like, my wife is, I've told her, like, you know, trolling has been way worse than it is right now, you know, but the TikTok thing has gotten her really messed up mentally, and it's kind of got her a little depressed, and she doesn't like being afraid that she's gonna come home and I'm in jail or something like that because of things people are doing that is not even involving me, right? So like that's so she basically wants me to like quit for my mental health, and like I told her I'm not in a position to quit right now because like there's so many things I need to do, and I'm not in that position to do that right now. Status D, thank you for the $50, homeboy. Holy shit. Thank you. But I was basically telling her that like I need to be at, you know, this amount of money before I can actually move on, and like even then like changing careers will just make me feel like shit because like you gotta understand, like I've lived the last 15 years of my life with like some sort of like, you know, stance where I was actually important. To just give that all up and just go back into like a situation where like you're just another person in the feeding trough. You know, it's not to say that there's nothing bad against that. I don't know how that would affect my mentality, but you know, it is there. But Status D and Feel Good Productions, thank you guys for the donations, dude. I appreciate that shit 100%.
Dude, epic mealtime! Oh my god.
I'm gonna skip to the actual
epic mealtime and Woody's Gamer
here.
Time. What a
I told
crew.
him that he told me to.
Let's hear it.
Came from. This is where the name came from. My YouTube channel. I Pro Syndicate. The Syndicate Project. Pro Syndicate. Oh, here I am. I get down first. I thought this was going to be a landslide for Wings because of the connection.
You probably should have put radar on, because I can sit there and be a bitch and just sound whore now.
Like you see right there, I'm already complaining. Like even though I'm up for the first kill, I'm actually complaining that the radar should be on. Let's go back and listen to that again. I'm gonna turn this shit all the way up.
First, I thought this was going to be a landslide for Wings because of the connection.
You probably should have paraded all wrong, because I can sit there and be a bitch and just sound whore now.
Oh yeah, sound whoring was a thing back in the day. Look at this, man. 10 prestige, by the way. I'm just shooting my pistol in the air. Hey, and I got him. Oh, we got his spawn trap now.
It's actually a pretty good show, I think. I got the...
Yeah. Yeah, this is... Woody, this is great.
Yeah, it looks good on the
This is
screen.
great. I never really watched this back fully.
I've actually never watched this back either.
Yeah, in the car.
To be
Why didn't I
perfectly
save a
honest.
nade?
Basically,
I'm actually at a disadvantage
Basically, you
here,
have to
like
manage
map
actions
wise.
in the trash file.
You can get me off it. Get a nade over
when
there.
we play like friends, we always say no heal.
Oh!
Yeah.
So he left the hill. You might have heard that and started playing by your rules. He can't talk.
Yeah.
He's only up 2-1.
Oof!
See, that's a legit loss there. Like he gave the hill up, and I was actually looking for him on the hill
And
there.
Pro Syndicate goes prone, face down, ass up. That's the way you're supposed to go.
Yeah, I should be doing it. I should be doing better.
And like then like here's another. Like I think he got another kill on me there. I think I actually make a comeback here in a second.
Oh,
Yeah.
goes down. Wings of Redemption closes the
Then I take the hill over, and I start getting some kills. Now Syndicate's in the position that I was in.
Yeah,
Do I
Wings
lose
has
this?
got-
I don't
Wings has got
remember.
the higher ground.
Flaming dumpster. They see each other.
Does he
lines
get
up.
me here?
Oh, since shots on Syndicate.
I think I do get him here.
Jumping high. There's no dog.
Like normally I would play this differently. I do. Like because like
Woody's
it was
game was
really
having
close
incredible
until like I think
commentary.
7 or 8 kills.
Oh!
Then he nades me off, and like this
I
is
got
something.
the nade!
This is something that I always struggle with in games, like even in like Apex, like recently. Like I'm terrible at using nades,
Yeah.
Oh!
and then I was frustrated because like now I'm down.
I'm up 3. Dude, this is mad to
Go
watch.
Syndicated.
Oh, I take that redneck. Way up. I think he gets me. Oh, I get him.
Syndicate gets another kill.
Nice.
Oh, I don't think
And I get him back there. So like I'm down like 3 kills
It's
right
weird 'cause I
now.
really don't remember the gameplay much.
Because like
Other than messing around with a pistol at the...
here's the thing. Like in my head, he's not going to spawn behind me because like generally if you're standing right here with the line of sight to this, the map won't spawn you over here if you're on this side of the hill. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep him trapped on the marine side, which was actually a bad mistake. I should have actually been on this side of the hill and like standing over here in this general direction to force the spawn here because there's less cover here. You got to give your whole body up versus like there's cars, tanks, flaming barrels and stuff. That was a mistake on my part. But
Well,
like
gave away my position
I
by
was
2.
young back then and I was frustrated and then he just straight beats me on the gun here.
I killed him and he said, "Good lord."
Yo, everybody in the stream,
That's when you know you got someone good.
Twitch TV, Woody's gamer tag. Get the views up.
I think I win this gunfight.
Oh my god, look at us juking
This
it
might be
out.
the last
That was like
gunfight I
boxers
win.
just fucking hitting each other there.
Is he still sitting over there, just crouching?
Nope.
Oh.
Gotcha, bitch. He
There's-
said,
I
"Is
think
he
there's
still
one
sat
more
over there?"
gunfight that I win
Ah.
because like it
Well,
gets
yeah.
to like the 3 or 4 minute mark and I realize that
It's one
I
of those.
can't
He
catch
set,
him.
he's like the competitive elements come out at me now, but like, you know, he set up the guns, he set up the classes, he set up the rules, he set up the map, he set up everything, and then when he was down by like 5, he was like, "Oh wait, the rules are kind of wrong."
I could play like a bitch like he is, but I ain't got the time to do it now.
I was winning. I didn't have to do
I think
anything.
Syndicate's been watching some of my videos.
I think Syndicate has been watching my videos. Not only is he no longer suicidal, but he's winning in Call of Duty. I'm taking.
See, Kuyo, thanks for joining the reaction.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
I think I only get one more kill.
Here,
Watching
let
my
me.
videos.
Why don't you go and make a comment that there's not been a shot fired in almost 2 minutes because Syndicate's laying on his belly somewhere.
No, he's not. He's.
Bro, he tried to call me out saying that I'm just lying on my belly, and they just straight up had my back like, no, he's actually playing. Oh, dude. I'm up by 5. Nice. Here
I
we
think
go.
that's the last
We're
kill I
getting a
get
bit
right
stagnant
there.
I'm not gonna lie. This was the good thing. As soon as you got a kill, I think he gets me here again. Because as soon as you got a kill, you could race where they were. You could push them. Nice.
No, never mind. That might be the last kill because like I remember like in the back of my head there was like a flurry of kills I got that I had some hope that I'm gonna come back on him.
Yeah, why did
Because like
Wings just,
let me stop right here. Like in my head I was thinking like even if I came back on him, this is gonna be fucking bad. Because at the time I was one of the big dogs in Call of Duty and I was known for my KD, and Syndicate was known as a zombie player. And like what you might not see here and what the screen doesn't actually tell you, it was really a shit connection. Like either way, like I had more bars than he did, but at this time, like I had a shit internet connection. I think my internet connection was 3 download, 0.28 upload or something like that. And like we were connecting to Woody, which Woody's in North Carolina, so I think I had a 3-bar connection to Woody. But Syndicate had a 2-bar to Woody, and I had a 2-bar to Syndicate, and it kind of works a little bit of both ways. And like I was thinking in my head that this is going bad. I don't
understand why you just do that.
What ends up happening,
Wait,
I think
here
he kills me and I break my controller. I think the very next one is.
That means he actually knew. He actually got call-outs for where I was. I never thought about that. Like, obviously, in the early game.
All right, how about we end this shit and just go and cut the radar on?
Who 1v1s with radar on? I never,
Everybody 1v1s
I never
radar
1v1
on.
with people.
Dude, he's just fucking
the radar
hiding.
on.
Look, I'm looking at the fucking map right now. Where's he at?
Oh, I see him. He's not hiding.
I'm not hiding.
I'm standing out in the fucking open. He can't see this because he's too busy laying on his belly half the time.
We can all see what he's doing. He's hunting for you.
This is where it starts to get sour, I think, because like as they said, I wasn't just hiding. Like I was like, let's run this. I was just try-harding like fuck.
Yeah, he's not doing a good job.
Like you're seeing like where both of us are at, but like at the time when you killed him, it's like boom, there's nothing but silence, and you're waiting. Like with the problem with the M16s is they are so strong that you get one good burst off and you actually can beat somebody.
Imagine my nerves must have been shot at this point. Like thousands of people watching. Like let's go.
See, I wouldn't have to worry about this if radar was on. I know exactly where he's at, and it'd be a gun-on-gun confrontation. Now I got to worry about getting first shot on him because M16's a one-shot on this shit.
But he's got better connection. Never understood that. Oh!
And he takes me off there. I think that's the one that did it.
So good. I'm not sure if I jumped up on top of the metal post.
I think that's the one that did it right there.
God, I love this game. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this game, man.
Hey, Reckless Java, Mr. Jordan, would you do a rematch of X-Java if the price is right?
On the clock.
You mean the Billionaire's Bash?
Oh,
that was all set up,
Look
man.
at him. He's going for it. I'm up by 4. This is where I'm like, I've just got to clutch this win now.
I actually have a story based on that X-Java 1v1.
They're playing, because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that would not play. That was just
Exactly. There's a lot of people that would not play this, like legit. 99% of people would just not take this because it's like ego at stake. Like you're gonna lose, but I was like, you know what? I'll lose. It is what it is, man. You know, fuck it. I lost to some guy on Call of Duty. Woo, it's a video game. Like that would have been my takeaway on it. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure you could say, oh, but you would probably use the excuse of like, oh, it's the lag or the connection. You know. Just yeah, you're probably right, but like I've just learned from seeing like sports athletes or other video gamers and stuff like that. Like like it's the good sportsmanship. Like you lose, you're like right, okay, fair, fair GG. You can have your celebration time and be like, fucking yeah, you fucking pussy. But then afterwards, it's like GG's well done. You know what I mean? Like that's how it always is. Every time I try to, depends who it is, end a scenario. It's just like GG. It is what it is. Oh, here we go.
That was it.
That was a tough lobby to do well in.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, turn this up. Turn your mics up. I want you to hear you can hear the cord because I remember this specifically. I had a black Xbox 360 controller. And it was wired, right? Because that's how try hard I was in Modern Warfare 2, right? I had a wired Xbox controller because they had a little bit less latency on your button presses, but you can hear it actually get slung out because I threw it. And it popped out of the USB drive on the wire controller. Listen for it.
That was in breaking the controller. Look, and at this point, I've got try to, depends who it is. End a scenario. It's just like, GG. It is what it is. Oh, here we go.
I knew that was a tough lobby to do well in.
Yeah, you hear that 2 clicks? That's actually the wire popping out of the Xbox 360.
Look, and at this point, I've got 30 seconds left. I just lie in the field.
I'm gonna stop it there because I don't condone what I did after this. And I actually have a 4-bar connection there to a 3-bar. But, like, regardless, it was laggy for both sides. He probably lagged a little bit more than I did, but, like, I don't know. Like, it wasn't as big as a blowout as people remember it being. Like, I'm down 5 kills. But, like, a lot of that is like, it was so hard to find him, like, over and over again. It was so stressful. And not to mention, I kind of had, like, the fucking adrenaline going, and my hands were shaking a little bit. And I'm not gonna put the F-bomb on my channel because YouTube's different nowadays. But, like, we'll skip past this into his take.
And like I said, you know, it is what it is. It was a video game. It was 10 years ago. And I look back on it with fond memories. So let's give this a listen.
Congratulations. It is the 10-year anniversary of the 1v1.
Oh, yeah.
How does that still affect you to this day?
Dude, this
Or
guy's an
did
aged a
it
day.
end that night, or did it affect you longer term than that?
I'd say about 6 months. Like,
Wow.
it didn't affect me mentally for 6 months, but, like, I had a downward trend in, like, subscribers for 6 months.
I think it's just because of
Like,
his reaction to it and how he responded to people.
Looking back, would I do it differently? Yeah, obviously I would. But, you know, like, I still to this day, I'm going to make the wilder excuse that 1v1s are played with radar sweeping.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck this.
'Cause it's a-
10 years later, Wings. Come on. I've 1v1 so many friends who we never put the radar on. It was, right, one sec, let me just tone it down. It's been 10 years. I'm sorry you lost, okay? I'm sorry I beat you with faster internet connection that was on your end. I'm sorry the ping was in your favor. I'm sorry I didn't camp the entire game. But if you're going to tell me you still couldn't beat me, even with the radar ping on, that means I was at the same disadvantage as you.
Yeah, but that element of gun skill, not a hide and seek game. Right, but if the radar is not on, it becomes a hide and seek game. It's like who sees who first, right?
Yeah.
And I felt like he played hide and seek better than me. But I also reacted like an immature child. And that's because I was an immature child. And, like, you know, a lot of people won't agree with this. But, like, I was 24 at the time. I'm 35 now. I don't know. Like, I don't know how it affected me in the long term. I think I can't say it humbled me because it didn't. Right? Because I looked at it in a way of, like, you know, 9 out of 10 times I win that 1v1, and what happened was the 10%.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to play at least the best 2 out of 3?
That might have happened, but I kind of got so upset that the radar sweeping wasn't on and I was losing, and, you know, it is what it is. I lost.
Oh, man. Like that. What a response. I will say this, Wings, if you are watching this, you seem like you're happy in life. I genuinely wish you all the best. What a random roller coaster and adventure. Like I said, I've learned something through my life, which is just to not hold
I still
grudges.
think we should get back on
It's
Modern
been
Warfare
one of the best
Remastered
things
and
I've ever,
redo
like,
it
embraced in my life
with
because
radar
it's so
sweeping.
easy to, like, you know, have a bicker or an argument or
Radar sweeping. Oh, we actually were going to do it, but I don't know what happened. Like, when Modern Warfare Remastered came out, like, it was a perfect opportunity to go back and do it again. I lose 100%, maybe, but, like, I don't really play Call of Duty anymore. And, like, I'm a different person, like, playing video games. But, you know, it is what it is. Wings of radar sweeping. Rainbow doesn't lend itself to 1v1s very well. But James wanted me to see the low tier god video.